Well, hello YouTube, Eugene here with a review on the Kotobukiya Rockman X Zero Nightmare Version Model Kit. Yes, friends, let's go ahead and take the box. Right here it says Rockman X, and right here it says 1/12 scale full action plastic model kit 0, and right here it says Nightmare Version, and right here it says in kanji Nightmare Version. Right here it says Megaman X, and right here it says craftsmanship by Kotobukiya. Got a nice shot of Zero Nightmare here himself. And so here's the top of the box. Here's the bottom of the box. Here's the side of the box. And here is the other side of the box, friends. Alright, friends, so this model kit was slated to be released in June 2020, but was delayed all the way to late October 2020 due to various circumstances. So similar to what happened to the original Zero when it was released. Now this model kit is retailed in Japan for 7,040 yen, making this model the 6th to be released of the X series. So here is the model kit fully assembled, and again, friends, I have to give Kotobukiya credit on a very good job on putting this together, and mostly the other model kits we've got in the past as well. But I am loving this design, I really am. So it's still Zero in the same sculpt and design of the standard Zero model, but this time the red and yellow sections are all in this purple base color, like a lavender purple and a plum purple base color scheme. And so anyway, in Rockman X6, Megaman X6, Zero Nightmare, or as I like to refer to as Nightmare Zero, is a off-colored copy of Zero created by Gate through use of Zero's DNA. So in the game, Zero Nightmare is a discolored palette swap of Zero Sprite from Rockman X5, Megaman X5. So friends, assembling this kit is the same as the standard Zero model kit, which is 2 to almost 3 hours of assembling. So the clear parts are a different color on this Zero than the original. So he's got the green clear parts for his helmet instead of a blue, which is his jewel, and to indicate he's a fake Zero, which is still his sensor. And then the red clear parts in his ear, which is another sensor, is now a orange clear parts. And so again, friends, the clear parts still shine along with the nice Z decal he has here, which is on his left shoulder, which is purple instead of red. And so on his chest, you can see he still has the green clear parts. And of course, I'm still wishing this, but still wishing more was done here because, friends, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm still seeing nipples here. And this is something I don't recall from the artwork on Zero. But again, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm going to say this. It is what it is. On the side of his leg, still got the green clear part, which hasn't changed on this Zero. And you can see the nice different shade of purple here on the feet here. All the colors are nice and sandwiched in together and everything. So nice and nicely done here on the color separations here, mainly of the different shades of purple here. And so again, got the clear parts underneath his feet, mainly for the jets for his dash. And again, like the chest, I feel the clear parts for the jets are a little too clear, which you can still see the inside of the feet with the ball joint. But from what I gather, friends, you can paint this so you won't see this according to the color guide of Zero Nightmare. But still wish for thicker clear parts or maybe a silver sticker. And of course, look at the nice detailings on Zero feet, which looks nice though. So friends, no worries on applying stickers. Mainly no worries on applying any stickers to this kit. And the color separations on this kit look great in this sleek and nice different color of Zero. So on the back, which is still Zero's iconic hair, well, Zero Nightmare rather, but this one in this nice lavender purple color as the originals was yellow, but still has a great amount of details, which is still hollow in the inside, so hollow in the inside and thin on the outside. But still pleased with this. I mean, pretty much where it wouldn't weigh down the kit and making it back heavy. And this hair piece is different from the original, as I did mention this in the original Zero's review. But it's more tied up and articulate. But this Zero does come with 2 hair parts, one for this one and another for the original Zero that looks like this one, more tied up and articulate. But we still have the ball joint, pretty much the hairpiece on a ball joint here. So pretty much where you can move it freely when posing. And most of the artwork of Zero, I find the hair is pretty much in this position, tied up like. And so I'll move the hairpiece just a little bit here. But there is the Z-Saber, which is pretty much in a different color scheme with a lavender purple and plum purple. And so I'm going to move the hairpiece a little more just to show you more of the nice color separations on the back. Look how nice that looks. So I got to give them credit. I do love all the color separations they did on this Zero here. So of course, friends, these model kits do have flaws, and I mentioned this for my fellow model kit builders. But friends, it is the seam lines. And so I'm going to show you a few little areas here where you can see the seams. I mean, it's not really something a big deal to me, but, you know, I just want to show it for anyone that's a model kit builder or just a model kit collector and so on. So, you know, you got some seam lines here, seam lines there, seam lines on the feet, but you can always fix that. My advice here, and I know probably some of the model kit builders and collectors out there will probably agree with me, but the best method here and my advice here is to either use pretty much to cement it, super glue it, or sand it. But it's clearly your choice here on how you want to fix this kit when it comes to the seam lines. So articulation, which is the same as the original Zero, and of course the past 4 model kits that were released before him, still got the head articulation, which is on a ball joint, but it's still hard to turn due to that hair part. Again, thank God for the ball joint, which you can't move it freely. And of course, the shoulder articulation, which is the same here. You can move it here, and something that has been improved since the Max Armor. So, nice job here. But anyway, the elbows are on a single joint here, which you can move up to a 90 degrees. Now, the same with the elbows here. Pretty much when you move the elbows to the side, you still have to hold the shoulder armor. Pretty much the reason why for that's due to the tightness in the shoulders here. And of course, still got the 3-point articulation with the upper body and hip articulation, which are all on a ball joint still. The lower torso still has the upside down V shape, which I mentioned a lot in the past 5 model kit reviews. So you can move the legs here. So meaning more of a posability here, friends. And of course, got the leg articulation. And of course, the legs bend over to a 90-degree angle here. And the ankles has a ball joint where you can let him do some nice ankle tilts when posing. But it looks like you won't have an issue with the feet coming off a lot with this Zero than the original. And so, friends, like I said before with the articulation on these kits, oh my God, a lot of poses that this Zero can actually do. So just like the original Zero, this one gets 3 interchangeable face parts for his expression. And so on the model kit, I have this serious expression looking straight at you. And so here are the other 2. Here is the angry expression looking straight at you. And here is the one I like to call the shouting expression looking straight at you. And pretty much, friends, no sticker job needed when it comes to these interchangeable face parts. Now, I do want to go ahead and talk about the shouting here. Of course, when you assemble the model kit here, you'd have to add on this little piece in the center of the mouth. And you pretty much have to do that to all the model kits. Pretty much the previous 5 model kits I've already reviewed. And so, you know, mainly with Zero here, the pretty much you have a pink piece that you got to add in, as the original had a red piece. So, and then, you know, when it came to the X models, standard and max armors, it came to a nice red clear part. And so here is the back of the shouting express. You can see there's that little piece that you got to add in. And so that's pretty much how it works when it comes to these interchangeable face parts. So changing the face part is still complex. So pretty much you got to take the whole entire head apart like so. As you can see, it just slipped on out like that. But anyway, we'll go ahead and remove the face here. So here is your serious expression here. And we'll go ahead and change it into the really cool angry expression. So we'll just put it in like so. And we'll close it in like so. And there you go. And again, watch out for these sharp edges here on the helmet of Zero here, because they will kind of prick you. They are a little on the sharp side here. And you're talking about plastic here, but these are rather sharp here. And so here he is with his angry expression. Really cool. So just like the original Zero, Zero Nightmare comes with 4 pairs of hands. And so on the model kit, we have 2 closed fists. Then we have 2 relaxed open hands. Then we have 2 Z-Buster holding hands. And next we have, this is my favorite one here, but we have 2 thumbs up Z-Saber holding hands. So yes, friends, I said it, Z-Saber holding hands. Someone in my comments in the original Zero review mentioned that the hands are big. Not really and truly, I have to disagree on that because, you know, probably because of the way the relaxed open hands and the Z-Buster holding hands look. But anyway, continue on. He also comes with his iconic Z-Buster, which is in a different color scheme, pretty much matching with the model kit here, or mainly Zero Nightmare here. But anyway, you can see the color scheme. It's got that, you know, the plum purple and the pretty much the lavender purple and the regular purple. Got the green clear parts. And then there is the orange clear part in the inside of the Z-Buster. But anyway, let me get the original Zero's Z-Buster just to show you the difference. I mean, you can see just pretty much the difference in the color scheme between the two. You can see the original has the red and the yellow color scheme, as the Zero Nightmare pretty much has a different shade of purple, mainly in the regular purple and the lavender purple. So that's pretty much the difference between the two. I mean, just different colors of the Z-Buster. So, and of course you can see the nice little the little clear parts in the Z-Buster as well. So I went ahead and put the Z-Buster on this time, and plus you all know how it should work and everything. You bend the arm down, you jiggle it, and it pretty much slides off, and pretty much just to save that little joint in the arm. So, but here he is with the Z-Buster here, good old Zero Nightmare, and he looks really good. He looks really good with the Z-Buster. And then here's a back view of him, mainly and with the nice hair piece. I just love that hair piece. Like I said, it's so tied up and looks so nice. Now, I do want to show you this here, but and I talked about this in the original Zero's review here. I'm going to raise up my camera here. But you can see there is that peg piece here, and that's mainly for the hilt here of the Z-Saber. And pretty much to have it more accurate to the game, you know, how Zero would have it in his back, like so. But I won't take a chance here and take it out because that little piece there is very tiny. But there's also a peg hole that plugs into the back. And mainly this piece here helps you plug the hilt of the Z-Saber in and so on. So you all pretty much get the gist of it. But anyways, like I say, it looks really cool here in this kind of stance here. But anyway, one other thing I want to show you here. And so here are the handle of the Z-Saber here. Now, this one here is more detailed and so on. And this piece here is not detailed. And this one is for the little melee light. And I won't be showing that in this review. I mean, because if you want to see that, check out the review on the Max armor. I did that way back in April of 2020. So, and of course, this piece here does come apart here, and you know, mainly for fun here, you can put this non-detailed piece in place of this piece here. So that's pretty much how it all works here with the Z-Saber here. So of course, friends, Zero Nightmare comes with his very own Z-Saber, and pretty much like the original Zero, he pretty much has 4 Z-Saber effect parts. And pretty much the only difference with the Z-Saber effect parts, they're in a different color. And so here is the first one. This is the round type. And then here is the sharp type, which is also the reason why this kit was delayed on being released. It was slated to be released in June of 2020, but was pushed back all the way back to October. So, this Z-Saber effect part also came with the max armor, but in a different color as well. So there are like 3 different colors of this type here. And so anyway, here's the other one. Here's the blade type, which still looks like a machete to me here, friends. And anyway, and still, friends, this is still my favorite effect part here, but it is the slash effect type here, which is really, really cool, and I love it. And also, the colors of the effect parts of the Z-Saber have went from a blue to a grayish color for this Zero. But anyway, we also have these 2 beam effects here, and they're pretty much they pretty much insert in between the Z-Saber effect parts and the Z-Saber itself. And so anyway, which still acts like, you know, pretty much acts out the whole effect of being spurting out of the Z-Saber. And you know, you can attach it to it like so, but there's only one of this beam effect like the original, which is why we still have the cool thumbs up Z-Saber holding hands, right friends? So here's the other hair part that comes with Zero Nightmare, and this hair part here is for the original Zero, and here he is. This is whom I'm referring to as the original Zero. But anyway, this hair part here is still nice and detailed and everything, and you can see it's more tied up and articulate like the one that's on the Zero Nightmare. And so pretty much, as you can see, pretty much hollow in the inside and thin on the outside. And so I'm going to turn him around real quick just to show you the difference. But as you can see, the hair part that came with the original Zero is pretty much just down like, flat down like, you know, pretty much drooping down like. So, but this one here is definitely more articulate, you know, pretty much something that we've seen a lot in the artwork of Zero. So I'm going to go ahead now and just show you how this all works here. I'm going to go ahead and detach this hair part here. And so there is that ball joint. So that's how that works. So like I said, here is both hair parts once again. You can see the difference between the 2 here. So, and I don't know, I like them both, but I prefer this one. Alright, so here you go, friends. The original Zero with the other hair part that's tied up and articulate. And I gotta say, I like this. I mean, this makes the model kit look a little bit different. And I do like the fact that the hair part is more tied up and articulate. Kind of something we've seen more in the artwork of Zero. And, you know, I'm going to turn them around real quick. And so this is just giving you a view of what this is like in the back. It looks very nice. The details, everything. And I mean, it is different compared to the one that you got with the original Zero. I mean, this one here is just, it just droops down. This one here is more articulate, and I like that. And I think it's very unique. We get another hair part here, and pretty much another hairstyle for Zero here, pretty much, if you want to refer to it as. But looks all around neat. But, you know, it's a real bummer that you would have to spend more money on to get another Zero, mainly to get the other hair part here for this Zero here. It's a shame they didn't have this hair part and the other hair part with the original, and that would be it. But you know, they wanted you to go ahead and purchase the Zero Nightmare model kit to get the hair parts. So anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead now and just bring in Zero Nightmare, and just to do a little quick comparison and everything. And you can see the difference between the two here. I mean, in color scheme wise and so on. And I'm hoping to God they're fitting my camera frame here. So they look cool overall together. Alright friends, so here we have the Kotobukiya Original Zero, the D-Arts Black Zero, and the Kotobukiya Zero Nightmare, pretty much side by side. So pretty much here, friends, a model kit versus an action figure versus a model kit. And so pretty much here we're seeing different color versions of Zero. So pretty much red, black, and purple. And so the length here, friends, pretty much on the Kotobukiya kits are 5.5 inches tall. As to the D-Arts, it's pretty much 5 inches tall in length. So it is nice here to see three different colors of Zero here, and it's really nice here. Even this one's pretty much a fake here, but anyway, it is what it is. It's still Zero, but I like this, you know, red, black, purple. So take a look at the assembly manual for Zero Nightmare, and as you can see, it's got that really nice artwork that we've seen from off the box. And so anyway, so we'll open it up and everything, and as you can see, it's got some nice artwork here and the story on Zero Nightmare, all the little PlayStation sprites, and then a nice some nice pictures of the model kit itself. And so I'm gonna just go along the line a little quick here, pretty much just showing you here all the runners you get, and you know how everything looks when you first get the kit. So I'm gonna go along the line all the assembling steps here of the model kit. So I know I'm gonna go a little fast here, but you know, and there's the hair part deal, and I'm gonna keep going on. There's the Z-Buster and the Z-Saber. And then here's the back talking about the little Me-Lot light. And more nice pictures of the model kit. And pretty much like I said, the assembling steps, you know, of the model. And, you know, which it takes 2 to almost 3 hours to fully assemble this model kit. And so here is the back. It's pretty much a color guide, which is always your choice to repaint it. And you remember earlier I mentioned something about the whole deal with the jets for the dash. Well, remember I said the clear parts were a little too clear. You can repaint that. So anyway, and of course this is just a little guide to order pieces if any of the pieces break. And of course you got in the background here my Ziploc bag full of the runners that all the pieces of Zero Nightmare came off of. Well, friends, my final thoughts. So I pretty much gave you all my input, all I feel about this guy and everything. But again, another nice model kit overall. And it's still being our boy Zero, sorta. But still looking forward to more model kits in the future of the X series. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, the purple looks really cool on this. Mainly this new color scheme. So yes, friends, I do 100% recommend this. But be warned, he will be a little pricey than the original and might be hard to find at times because it is an exclusive edition. But I'm going to say this. Thank you, Kotobukiya, as I have always wanted a Zero Nightmare in my collection, even as a figure or a model kit. Something of Zero Nightmare. So all I can say is, friends, good luck out there on finding this nice model kit. It will be difficult. But all I can say is, good luck and happy hunting, because look how cool he looks, even with the hairstyle, the Z-Saber, and just that entire color scheme. So again, good luck and happy hunting. And so, friends, that is it for this review. Please check out my blog, and make sure, friends, you hit that bell icon when I upload a new video. And of course, my friends, this review on the Kotobukiya Rockman X Zero Nightmare Version Model Kit. I hope you enjoy. Well, friends, I'm Eugene. I'm signing out. Good day. And my friends, I'll most assuredly see you next time. Bye, friends.